Somebody told me that you needed some cute coasters for your coffee table. Well, let's make some! Hello guys, it's been a while. I am so excited to be back and showing you guys another clay DIY. Alrighty, let's get right into it. You'll need some air-dried clay, clay tools, and a flat surface to work on. Start sculpting out your coaster shape. I went with a weird circle shape. It's not perfect, but that's okay. Once I smoothed it out and had it how I wanted it, I set it off to dry for 24 hours. And then once the clay was 100% dry, it was ready to be painted. Something that I love about this craft is how easy it is to make, and also that it's completely customizable. I decided to paint an orange on the top of my coaster because I just went with the summer theme. I love citrus, and that just screams summer to me. You are more than welcome to copy me, or you can draw a watermelon, anything circular really. Or you can even paint your face on there and give it to your significant other. I'm sure they would love that. Once my painting was complete and 100% dry, it was ready to be glossed over with some UV resin. I spread it around evenly and then took out some of the air bubbles with this lighter, and then it was ready to be cured in the lamp. I cured it for around 5 minutes, and this is how it turned out. I love how glossy it looks, and not to mention how durable it is for my drinks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!
Welcome to episode 1 of trying to find the absolute best clay for home crafters. Hi, my name is Riley, I'm an artist, and today we are going to be reviewing the infamous and very polarizing Crayola air dry clay. Now, this is what I bought when I first started getting into air dry clay a few months ago, and I have gone through almost this entire tub. I have a lot of good things to say about this product, and I also no longer use it, but we'll get into that. So it is very soft right out of the gate, which can make it difficult to get fine details in your work, but means you have to do minimal conditioning when you first take it out of the tub. It's pretty much ready to use. It is a little bit messy and it's pretty prone to cracking, but when it's wet, you can smooth those away with water. On my initial durability tests, this piece was holding up well. Now this piece is completely dry and does have a layer of Mod Podge on it to seal. I gave it some really hard wax before it finally broke. It wasn't super messy on my hands, but the reason I don't use this clay anymore is tons of commenters have told me that after 1 to 2 years, it completely disintegrates. For this reason, I give it a 4.5 out of 10. I make things out of clay and I want to test to see how waterproof my varnish is. I've made this vase and I make a few of these body pots, I call them, and it would be really, really great if you could fill them with water and use them as vases. They're not going to be food safe, but hopefully if I varnish them enough, they might be waterproof. They seem to be completely fine. I don't see any sign of leakage. I don't see the water going down. The water sits perfectly still. I'm going to empty these out and see if there seems to be any damage. I'm not going to be able to dry this because it's way too complicated a shape to get a tea towel inside. But no signs of like weakening, no signs of the clay dampening. I honestly think that I've made a waterproof vase that I can put flowers in. The question I get asked probably the most is what varnish do I use, and this is the Rustin's quick dry varnish. I think it's a yacht varnish or it's a wood varnish, something like that. Somebody even told me it's like pet safe. Obviously I don't know if this was to sit submerged in water for hours and hours or days. Of course there probably would be a bit of damage because I don't know how watertight the varnish is. But I am really happy with that. For at-home pottery, to be able to get it that waterproof is kind of amazing.
Some scratches that made me wonder about their past. And as I looked around, I began to notice that we were nothing like the rest. Hold your horses now until the sun goes down. Through the woods we ride, deep into the mountain sound. Hold your horses.
Welcome back to episode 5 of trying to find the best clay for your at-home craft projects. Hi, my name's Riley, I'm an artist, and today we are going to be reviewing the Creative Paper Clay Modeling Material. This is a non-toxic and acid-free, air-drying material. I don't want to call it a clay since it doesn't identify itself that way, but when I first took this product out of the package, I can't tell y'all how stoked I was. I had a good feeling about it right from the get-go. This stuff reminds me of every single thing that I love about the DOS and Crayola clay without the disintegration factor. The one negative thing that I do have to say about it after working with it for a week is that it dries a little bit warped. I think you could babysit it through the drying process to avoid this, or honestly use sandpaper, but it is something to note. Let's get into durability because, oh my god, I was putting my whole entire arm, shoulder, back into trying to break this, and I eventually just had to bear down on it with my body weight, and it bent. It didn't even crack. It reminded me of the polymer clay a tiny bit. I would say that it's stronger than the DOS clay. There are 2 layers of primer and acrylic paint on this, which is pretty standard to what I've been doing in this series, but overall I'm super impressed. I would give this product a 9.5, dare I say a 9.5 out of 10. Let me know if you've tried it, what you think, and what I should try next. Okay, bye.
Dreams come deliver this news to my bedside. Every shrug says she's pulling the plugs to the outside.